Welcome back to another episode of Tales from the Cartridge Bedtime Stories. Tonight, we continue our Pokémon Yellow story. Red and Pikachu return to the Pewter City gym after their devastating loss, ready to fight again for the chance of winning the Boulder Badge. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this wonderful tale as you fall into a deep sleep. Enjoy. Red woke up on the floor of Turner's room. He had stayed the night at his new friend's home. Luckily, as the whole day before had gone by in such a flash. After waking up, Red and Pikachu joined Turner and Caterpie for breakfast, prepared by Turner's kind father. While eating, Red shared his worries about defeating Brock, the Rock-type gym leader, with only his Electric-type Pokémon. Turner comforted him, explaining that winning battles relied on strategy and not just type advantages. This realization offered by Turner encouraged Red to think differently. He understood that Pikachu's weakness against Rock-type Pokémon did not mean victory was impossible. It simply would require a clever approach. Inspired, Red, Pikachu, Turner, and Caterpie spent the morning collaborating on an unconventional plan to defeat the junior trainer, and hopefully, Brock as well, fostering in their growing friendship. After finishing their meals and kindly thanking Turner's parents for their hospitality, Red and Pikachu left their new friend's home in search of a victory against the junior trainer as well as Brock, and win their first Pokémon badge. Red's heart pounded with excitement as he approached the towering entrance of the Pewter City gym. It had only been one day since his last battle there, and Red and Pikachu were eager to prove their growth as trainer and Pokémon. The memory of his previous encounter with the junior trainer and his tricky Diglett still lingered in Red's mind. He knew that he had to come prepared this time. The doors swung open, welcoming Red and Pikachu into the familiar sight of the gym's battle arena. The junior trainer stood at the opposite end, his gaze fixed firmly on Red. The ground-type Pokémon trainer was surprised to see the defeated Red return so quickly. It implied that Red was either clever or foolish. Nonetheless, the junior trainer challenged Red once more to battle for the chance to face Brock. Without wasting a moment, they both released their chosen Pokémon, ready for what was about to come. The junior trainer smirked as he threw out his Pokéball, summoning his trusty Diglett onto the battlefield. Red noted the Diglett's experience from their previous clash. making him cautious but determined. With a grin, Red called forward his Pikachu, his unparalleled partner since the beginning of his journey. Pikachu's furry yellow form crackled with electric energy, as if sensing the urgency of the coming battle. Red shared a confident nod with his Pokémon. They were in this together. The referee of the Pewter City gym raised his flag, signaling the commencement of the fierce battle. Diglett dashed forward with a startling quickness, its earthquake attack shaking the very foundation of the arena. Pikachu, however, had anticipated this move. Utilizing his nimbleness, Pikachu skillfully dodged the shaking ground, evading any potential damage. Red knew that victory would only come through strategy and intelligence. He called out to Pikachu to leap into action and to use his quick attack. The small electric rodent dashed at extraordinary speed, leaving an afterimage before disappearing completely. Rather than using his quick attack to hurt Diglett, he used it to run around it, dashing endlessly in circles to confuse the ground-type Pokémon. Red's heart swelled with pride as he watched his partner dance around the bewildered Diglett, leaving it spinning helplessly. Seizing the opportunity, Pikachu surged forward, launching himself at Diglett with a triumphant quick attack. The dizzy Pokémon, unable to properly defend itself, felt the powerful blow of Pikachu's attack, causing it to tumble down into the ground in defeat. The junior trainer's eyes widened in surprise at the defeat of his partner. It had happened so fast. No electric-type Pokémon had ever defeated his Diglett. The junior trainer grunted as he reluctantly called back his Pokémon and moved out of the way for Red and Pikachu to approach the center battle arena. The gym leader, Brock, silently observed from the back of the gym, appreciating the growth and determination he saw in Red's eyes. For only one day to have grown so fast made Brock curious. Also making his way to the main battle arena, Brock approached at one end, waiting for Red to challenge him. As the young Pokémon trainer approached with his trusty Pikachu by his side, Red smirked confidently and called out to Brock to officially challenge him to a gym-ranked Pokémon battle. Brock, smiling back, accepted the young trainer's proposal and readied himself. Red knew that Brock would use a rock-type Pokémon. That's what he was known for. And that Pikachu, with his electric-based attacks, would be useless to fight back. Red would have to be smart and use his brain to figure out a solution. Brock unclipped his Pokeball at his waist and unleashed a behemoth of a Pokemon, Onix, to face off against Red's trusty Pikachu. The size difference between the two Pokemon was staggering, with Onix towering over Pikachu. Brock grinned, stating that Red's Pikachu would have a tough time taking down his formidable Rock-type Pokemon. Red gazed at Onix, a massive, elongated, and limbless rock Pokemon. Using his Pokédex, he discovered that Onix burrows rapidly underground, creating tunnels for Digletts. Red cringed at the idea of facing another Diglett after his hasty battle with the junior trainer. Onix's body was impenetrable to electric attacks, but Red saw a weakness. He pondered, strategizing a plan. Red's eyes met Pikachu's, and a silent understanding passed between them. They may be outmatched in size, but they were ready to give it their all. With a determined nod, Red gave out the command, and the battle began. Pikachu began the battle the same way he had against his last opponent, using Quick Attack to dart around Onix with impressive speed. His quick movements allowed Pikachu to dodge Onix's powerful rock throw attacks. Red's strategy was clear. He wanted to wear down Onix with quick strikes and precise movements. Onix, sensing her opponent's nimble tactics, retaliated by unleashing a barrage of rock tomb attacks. The ground shook as rocks fell towards Pikachu, but the nimble electric-type Pokemon managed to dodge them, using his Quick Attack to evade harm. The battle intensified as Pikachu began charging up his power, flashes of electricity crackling around him. Red's heart pounded with anticipation. He called out for Pikachu to unleash a Thundershock attack as he darted around Onix. The small Pokemon followed his partner's wishes as electric attacks dashed out at Onix, but not causing any damage due to her rock body. Not one to back down, Brock calmly commanded his Onix to retaliate with a devastating rock slide attack. Massive boulders crashing down towards Pikachu, threatening to crush the tiny Pokemon. But Pikachu, fueled by determination, managed to dodge the falling rocks, narrowly avoiding certain defeat. Red knew Pikachu wouldn't be able to take many more of Onix's powerful attacks, but giving up was not an option. He observed the battlefield, searching for any advantage he could find. Suddenly, inspiration struck, and Red had devised a daring strategy. One that combined Pikachu's nimbleness with his own quick thinking. Red called out for Pikachu to leap purposefully towards Onix, using the rocky terrain of her body to Pikachu's advantage. With every nimble move, Pikachu evaded Onix's powerful strikes, avoiding her colossal body with ease. As Onix lunged forward in an attempt to ensnare Pikachu, Red seized the moment. He utilized his knowledge of Onix's weak spots, his keen intellect guiding Pikachu's every move. With agility and precision, Pikachu nimbly scaled Onix's imposing frame, climbing up the monolithic Pokémon until he reached her towering head. Seizing the opportunity, Red shouted out a command, and Pikachu unleashed a furious thundershock attack directly into Onix's eyes. The sudden strike caught the mighty rock snake by surprise, momentarily blinding her and disrupting her equilibrium. Onix recoiled in pain, its immense body writhing uncontrollably. Unable to navigate the battlefield without her sight, Onix crashed blindly into the unforgiving rocks that littered the gym floor, the impact sending tremors throughout the ground, shaking the very foundation of the gym. Onix, now injured and disoriented, was unable to continue the battle, succumbing to her injuries and fainting helplessly. The gym fell into a stunned silence, the realization of Brock's defeat sinking in as the referee called out Red's victory. Defeated by a small, electric-type Pokémon nonetheless. Despite his disappointment, Brock's face broke into a rare, genuine smile. He admired Red's unparalleled intelligence and resourcefulness, acknowledging the young trainer as a worthy competitor. It was something he had never seen in all of his years as a gym leader. In an act of sportsmanship, Brock approached Red, extending his hand in congratulations. Red kindly accepted, grasping his opponent's hand and shaking it back. Not one to be left out, Pikachu ran up to the left side of Red's shoulders and extended his hand. Brock looked surprised, but couldn't help from smiling as he shook the small Pokemon's hand. With respect gleaming in his eyes, Brock presented the hard-earned Boulder Badge to Red and Pikachu as a token of his admiration. It was a mark of Red's undeniable skill, innovation, and his indomitable spirit. The trainers waiting inside the gym applauded, celebrating Red's astonishing victory over Brock. Even the junior trainer clapped for his opponent as a show of solidarity. Red stood tall, basking in the well-deserved triumph. knowing that his victory was not just a testament to his Pokemon's strength, but also to his own strategic brilliance. From that day forward, tales of Red's legendary battle with Brock, the Pewter City gym leader, would be recounted throughout the Pokémon world. It would be a story of resilience, resourcefulness, and the unwavering bond between trainer and Pokémon. Red and Pikachu left the Pewter City gym, boulder badge in hand, as they ran back to Turner's house to celebrate with their new friend. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Bedtime Stories. We hope you enjoyed the episode and that you're sleeping well, and we'll see you in the next one. Good night.